Hey, it's Gavin from Bush. You listen to 89 FM, the Radio Rock.
Hello, Gavin. How you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm fine. Too. I'm Wendell from 89 FM here in Brazil.
Nice. Thanks for having
Ni-
me on.
Nice talking with you again. Last time we talked was 2020, 5 years ago. Times fly.
I know we try to come all the time. I miss Brazil so hard. This is 5 years of asking. I love it. I'm so happy to be coming back.
And talking about Brazil, you've been here before. What are your memories from Brazil? Any funny stories you can share with us?
I've shot a movie in Brazil. I've played in Brazil. I just love the vitality. It feels like everybody loves life so much, and I like going. Where are you? Are you in Rio? Where are you? You're
São
in Rio,
Paulo.
Sao Paulo. Yeah. So it's just that's where Dom restaurant, right? Yeah. Yeah. So fantastic. I can't wait to go back there. I just I love the people. I love the energy. For us musicians, playing in Brazil is the fun. It's like Christmas and your birthday all in one day, one night. It just the audiences are famously feverish, famously passionate. People love to love and laugh and live. So that's my memories of being in Sao Paulo and being told don't walk around late at night. It's dangerous.
And a couple of years ago, you released the compilation Loaded, the greatest hits from 1994 and 2023. Can we expect all the 21 songs in Brazil?
No, no. Unfortunately, we only have a limited amount of time, and we want to have a really great set go through the years. But I feel like I want to play one new song from the new record because it would just be coming out, and so it'd be kind of fun to release it in Brazil first, just for the fun. It sounds good. It's good. It sounds great, and but yeah, we need time on that stage, but we'll probably only get to an hour or something. But we're just so happy to be doing it. I can't wait. It's a dream come true.
As you mentioned, the new album coming up, the name will be Loneless, right? 10 new
Yeah,
songs, that right?
yeah, 12 songs
Wow.
now. Yeah, we did a new few songs. I did a few before I left for tour, then I went for tour, came back, and so yeah, I think 12 songs. I know that like everyone, no one cares, and there's these singles, but I think that if I like an act, if I like a band or an act, anyone, um, I just want to hear the body of work. I don't want to hear just one song. I'm a musician, so I want to know what 12 ideas someone has, not just one idea. And so I'm excited for that. But I understand most people just listen to one song and move on. There's so many bands. But very excited about it.
How was the process of writing and recording, and what the fans can expect for this new album?
Oh, it's in a similar vein to the art of survival and the kingdom, super detuned, super heavy. But there's moments of nice of light. And so it's not like angst, but it's just very I hope the idea about it is very sort of centered on people's mental health and well-being and those kind of challenges because it becomes more and more apparent people are suffering more and more. So music is often the way that people it's like a medicine. So it's really good to have heavy subjects within the songs, but the songs have loads of hope and light and lift you up. It's not, I want to always people come see us and have a great experience. It's not a doom and gloom. It's a sort of how do we fight the good fight, because yeah.
And it's also a great name because when I read it's gonna name a bit loneliness, the first thing I thought about is music. That's how I beat the loneliness. You guys save my life every day.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And I think the reason why I like that title is one, it's a song called that. Um, is because anybody who has degree of melancholy in their heart, and if you just it's normal. You have sometimes you feel good, sometimes you feel oh, you have a melancholy, and that's like it's good to be reflective. You can't be sort of smiling like a moron the whole time, like a maniac. Sort of. So the idea of beating loneliness is that it's impossible because you can't, you know, but it's beautiful because the idea is that if you feel you beat it, it's like a respite. I'm having a good couple of, you know, and you're not in that mindset, but it's all temporary because you come back and that sort of feeling can flood in. But I just like the idea because it's impossible.
And talking about the live performance, do you have a favorite song to play live?
Probably something off the new record because it's so brand new. I always love the future. You know, I love the future. I can't help it. I sometimes like it's very difficult being me because I can't let go of the past, but I'm obsessed with the future. So I'm really kind of always stretched, you know, psychologically, and I flip between the two, like wistful and then like now and like or now and then the future. So in the three zones, you know, the three zones.
And some things I want to ask about. When you are playing the song live, do you remember the moment you were writing and creating the song, or is just the moment with you on stage and the fans in the audience?
Yeah, the moment on stage, you see, I have this philosophy that when you make a song, you give it away. So if people in that audience know us in Sao Paulo and they hear these songs or what they give us back, and my feelings for the day is all that feeds me. I can't think of when I sat down to do that. It's I look out, I look in people's faces, and I just think about, you know, what's happening right there and then. In my music, I tried on stage, excuse me, be present as possible, you know, and then you can sing the songs about everything. They just change every day. They're like clothes. You just put them on for the day.
And you are playing here in Brazil on a festival in São Paulo, Lollapalooza, and your own shows in Rio and Curitiba. What the fans can expect for this kind of shows?
They can, you know, I'm so amazed at my band. My band is so shit white hot. They're white hot, play great, look great every night. So I'm excited for the fans to experience the band. Actually, they haven't heard Nick, so they haven't heard the way that we sound now. And we are a ferocious animal, you know, and I'm excited. I think that will really appeal to people because people, you know, they like that music strong. So the band is strong. So I think they'll feel, ooh, this is exciting.
And on Lollapalooza, there are another bands that came up in the 90s, like you guys, Bush, Alanis Morissette, Dawn, and Sepultura from Brazil. How do you see the influence from the 90s rock and roll nowadays?
Minimal. Quite minimal, really. I don't know. I think that the interesting, the rock stuff is, you know, that sort of, you know, that hardcore scream, you know, Bad Omens, you know, Bring Me to the Horizon. Those bands are really exciting. Sleep Token, you know, they're cool bands. And I think that heavier the better. That's what it makes it survive, especially in those big outdoor shows, you know. And I like to make heavy music. It's so much more fun. So I love Sepultura is like the beginning, is like the messiah of, you know, Roots is the kind of the Bible of like heavy, you know, one of the greatest songs ever made. So I like that raw power, and we just have the band's so good. So I'm excited for people to see that.
Sepultura is going to play on the same day as you guys here in Brazil on Lollapalooza.
Great.
It would be great if you meet Andres Kisser. He's a great guy.
Yeah, I can't wait. I will try and go meet them. Yeah.
And what changed for best and for worse in the music industry since you began Bush 30 years ago?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's been difficult for artists, especially young artists, to start when nobody buys their work and gets streams their music for free. It's very unfair on young musicians that life is so difficult. My two boys are musicians. They want to be musicians. They want to be professional. I'm so glad I don't have that problem to think about of how to construct your life, how to break through. It's very, very difficult. So I just think it's got even harder is what I'd say, you know, even harder. But, you know, it's also exciting. It's the Wild West in its own way, the world. If you have a singular idea or a singular record, a singular approach that really speaks from your own heart, you have a good shot of getting through the noise. If it's real good quality, things find their way, I believe.
Something curious I have to ask. Usually I end the show with Come Down. Why do you choose the song Come Down to finish the show?
Yeah, it's a good question. I'd almost like to stop doing that because I've done it
stop,
too much.
it's great.
But it's just because it's so complete, the emotion, because it accepts feeling at that point really elated. So when they sing, I don't want to come back down from this cloud, it's taken me all this time. That's everything for me to come back to Brazil. Everything we've been through to stay alive as a band, every record we've made, just to be out there, to have this opportunity to play for people. So it's very, very powerful. And so once you said that, I'd never want to leave you. This is the greatest moment ever. Thank you so much. Everything's been leading to this. That's all I love you, you love me, boom. That's it. How do you follow that? I don't know what to follow that with, Oh yeah, here's a song about we're more than machines. Well, I have to say that before that, because that's the crescendo. Like, we just accept that this is a great place. We had a great night. Thank you so much. Play that classic song, and then we're all going to go home happy singing that song, and the audience sings. So we kind of chained. I don't know what we would do. I think that it's a bit like that story about Aerosmith, when they were so wasted in the 70s. They played, I don't know, Dream On first. They used to always finish with us. They played Dream On first. As soon as they finished the first song, Dream On, boom, they both are so wasted, they walk off stage. They forgot. So I don't know, maybe we'll start with that, but hard to know where to go after that.
Yeah, that's great. I find it great you end with that song because we go home happy,
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's
a great song.
Difficult to replace that ending.
And last thing I want to ask you, invite your fans to be on your show in Rio, Curitiba, and also in São Paulo.
All our fans, please come and see us. Curitiba, Sao Paulo. We will be there. Can't wait to see you.
Thank you very much, Gavin. Nice to talk with you again.
Okay. All the best.
Looking forward to seeing Brazil.
We drink a nice Bohemia?
Yeah, I hope.
All right, man. Take care.
Thanks so much, you too.
Thank you. Bye.
89, a Rádio Rock.